Good evening, and welcome to Avionews Network Now, your introduction to this week's Avionews Weekly Digest magazine. The top news this week concerns Iberia's decision to fire 4,500 employees. IAG, the holding company that manages British Airways and Iberia, announced the move on Friday the 9th of November. The sackings involve 25% of the workforce, but over one-third of the pilots, 537 out of approximately 1,500. A pay reduction plan of 25 to 30% has been put in place for the remaining staff. Network capacity will be reduced by 15%, and 5 long-haul and 20 short-haul planes will be removed from the fleet. The unions are predictably on the warpath, but Willie Walsh has warned of dire consequences in the case of strikes. We also follow sale of slots at Heathrow. Alitalia has sold 3 morning slots at Heathrow for a reputedly sizable sum. Meanwhile, in Italy, the antitrust authorities have forced the carrier to give up 7 pairs of slots at Linate Milan Airport, and gifting them to EasyJet at no cost. No surprise, therefore, that a controversy is brewing over different interpretations of the governing EU legislation. IAG's offer for Vueling. IAG already owns 46% of Vueling through its Iberia subsidiary. The offer of the remaining 54% is priced at €7 per share. Outside shareholders are a mix of Spanish and international institutional investors, and other minority players. The acquisition would not need the approval of the European Commission. The news was greeted with inevitable criticism on the part of the unions and centre-left Spanish political parties. On one hand, 25% of staff is laid off at Iberia, and on the other, 100 million plus euros are available for investing in a different airline. The $3.2 billion tender for new terminal in Kuwait. The Arabian Gulf has the fastest growth worldwide in the aviation industry, with airlines and infrastructure projects breaking records in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, and Bahrain. Kuwait is determined not to be left behind and is planning an expansion of its airport with a $3.2 billion tender for the construction of the Norman Foster designed new passenger terminal. In 2011, the airport handled 8.5 million passengers. The final capacity is planned at 50 million. The video of the week is Air One's new general manager, Laura Cavatorta, and her plans for the airline's development.
Could you tell us something about the network? I know you're expanding internationally, for example.
Yes, at the moment we have 4 operative bases. Actually, we have the main base, which is in Milano Malpensa, and then we opened Pisa, and in last May we opened Venice, and at the beginning of October we opened Catania, which is a basis where we have 2 aircraft, 2 Airbus 320 with 180 seats. And from that basis we do the 2 flights to Milan, Malpensa and Pisa, and then 3 new destinations, all domestic, which are Verona, Torino and Venice.
And that's all for this week. Many thanks for watching, and good night.